What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Justin here with DTT. We're going to talk about some optics today. I have a couple products here from Northtac. These are optics that we've talked about a little bit before because we have displayed them on a giveaway gun fairly recently. So this is the M10 red dot sight from Northtac, and this is the MX3 Magnifier, flip-to-side magnifier from Northtac. And we're going to basically do just like a little unboxing because we want to show you guys the presentation. And then in a later video soon, we're going to actually take them out and do kind of a first run through. We've shot on these a little bit already, but we'll do a little video just kind of actually showing them in action and seeing how they do and seeing how they perform on the gun. But the presentation on these things is great, and we're excited about Northtac optics stuff because these guys haven't been on the scene for a super long time, but in that short time, they've been doing a lot of leveling up and taking the feedback and making products better and better, which is why we've been talking about them fairly recently, because we've been seeing some pretty nice stuff come in that, like I said, we're excited about. So this is a pretty standard like magnifier red dot setup. It's from the same brand, so it all goes well together. And we're just gonna do a quick little like unboxing style. So we're gonna bring the camera around so you guys can really see how this looks when you open up the box, because I really do feel like when you can see the details that they've put into this, when you can see what is gonna get delivered to you when you purchase one of these optics, it's definitely a little bit more exciting to know some of the attention that was put into packaging this up and getting it delivered to you. So we're going to go ahead and bring the camera around and show you guys what's in here. Okay, so first thing we're going to look at is our M10 red dot sight. So first thing that we're obviously noticing is these are not cardboard boxes. And I personally really like that these optics are going to get delivered in this nice, it's a plastic packaging, which is obviously a little bit more durable than just your standard like cardboard and styrofoam. This feels a little bit like a few other optics brands that maybe we're familiar with. And so I like to see that as these guys are leveling up their products, they're also bringing other aspects around the product up to par with that. So just to see that they're putting that level of attention and detail into the presentation of the delivery of the product, it makes me feel a little bit better about it. Gives me as a consumer a little bit of confidence in what I'm about to open and what I'm about to use. So it feels nice. It's definitely nicer than just like getting a cardboard box. That's not very exciting at all. So it feels nice. It feels strong. We're going to go ahead and pop that, open that up. So first thing we have here is this nice little, like a little laser cut envelope that says peak performance on there, which, that's a nice touch. Again, just kind of a little bit of attention to detail and attention to the presentation. I feel like it goes a long way. It feels nice that they say, here's the way that we're presenting this product reflects how we feel about the product that we've put out. That's kind of how I feel about it. So I like these little laser cuts. I think it looks really nice. So in here we have a little, just a little cleaning cloth for the lenses. Northtac branded. Here we have our little, just our little infographic card. Zeroing procedure, adjusting reticle, low battery indicator. Kind of tells you what's in the box, and then just some more instructions and directions for the product. So all that on one simple little card. And then this card is the 100% no hassle warranty, basically saying if this thing is defective or this thing gets damaged or whatever, you can contact Northtac and they'll send you a new one. So that also is really awesome. We love to see it. And I think that they kind of specify on here that that's related to function. If something's just like cosmetically messed up, they probably won't replace it. I can't really speak for them, but I like that card's in there, and we love a lifetime warranty for sure. So that's the first thing we see when we open the box. We'll set that to the side, and now here we have our here we have our red dot. So first things first, obviously we see our red dot. We see our battery over here we're going to need to get that thing running. And then we have a little tool here that looks like it has kind of a couple different applications here on either end. So we'll just go ahead and pop that red dot out there. First look, we'll just do a little 360-degree show. Okay, so obviously what we have here is like more of a square profile on this red dot, similar to the Vortex has one. Obviously, EOTech uses the square sight box. Loophole Optics, I know, makes one similar to that as well. I like it because it gives you, it feels like a little bit more space in that sight box. So if you're into that, then this is going to be a good option. We have our adjustment screws on either side for zeroing the optic when you get it on your rifle and getting that thing really set. And this little tool has these side pieces that are, or has this one on the tip. Sorry, I think the side piece is actually for the battery compartment. This tip piece just for adjusting those. And I really like how this feels. It has these really nicely defined clicks for that, which makes you feel good about how much you're adjusting. They're well measured, they're well defined, and a little bit of detail on that goes a long way for me. So I like that. And then we have our brightness settings here, plus and minus. That's to turn it on and off, and then also to adjust the brightness. I actually don't know. I wonder if we can see on here if this has if it's all on-off switch or if there's shake activation. Activated by motion sensing technology, the red dot sight will power up when it senses the required motion. So that's another great feature about this optic is you don't have to only use those switches for the on-off. It does have that shake awake tech. So that's really cool. And it has this aluminum housing around the optic. I'm not really sure what it's going to look like if we take that off of there, but it feels nice. It feels super sturdy. It feels very strong, and having that one solid piece all the way around definitely feels like it's going to help protect this thing for real and actually help it hold up to whatever kind of use you're going to be putting it through. So, and then a red dot, we have the tool here on this end for tightening and loosening these screws. We have these ones for the battery compartment, and we have this one for the adjusting your reticle screws on the side. So that's nice. They include all those tools that you're going to need for this thing on that one piece. So that's our red dot. We're going to close that up, and we will move on to our magnifier. All right, so we're going to pop this one open. First thing, same thing here. We have our little envelope with our little infographic run through. We've got our cloth for cleaning lenses, and hopefully the same warranty card. Awesome. We love to see it. It's all there, and it looks great. So here is our little magnifier. I'm going to go ahead and pull that out now. Good to go? Quick little 360-degree, little bit of oil on there in the packaging. Okay, so pretty standard, pretty simple setup on this thing. We have our adjustment knobs on the side and on the top for after you've zeroed your red dot, you're going to want to zero with your magnifier as well. So that's what these will be for, getting that dialed in just right. And then this knob here for focus at different distances. And then we have our all of our screws and a little Allen wrench here to put the magnifier actually on the mount and the hinge mechanism. So that'll just go right on there, and you'll screw that on. This magnifier, so we sell a few magnifiers that all have the little push button in order to actually flip it to the side. Part of that is nice because it makes it feel a little more secure when it's locked into place, but part of that is a little inconvenient because if you're using your magnifier, if you're flipping back and forth for different distances, whatever kind of drills you're running or whatever kind of shooting you're doing, you might want to be able to do that a little faster than having to push that button and then flip it. And so this is just a simple flip, which hopefully is not going to affect our, hopefully we're not going to get any ghosting or any instability of the optic of the magnifier when it's actually in use. But I do like that. I mean, this little hinge mechanism does feel it feels a lot better when it's actually on the gun. It's a lot easier to do, but this little hinge mechanism does feel really clean and really smooth. When it's locked into place, it feels really strong and really sturdy. So that's awesome and a nice little feature on that. And when we do our actual run-through video, we'll hopefully be able to get some footage of like looking down the sights so you can see through this thing and really see how it looks. In the little experience that I have using these so far, I definitely feel like this magnifier has pretty pleasant eye relief compared to a couple other magnifiers I've used. You don't have to have your face right up on it, like touching your eye protection to use this magnifier, and having that big square sight box on the red dot leaves like very little distortion. It's a very clean matchup and it ends up working really well. Same little tool in this one. We have everything we need with this and that Allen wrench to get this magnifier on the mount and get it installed. So that's cool. Open the box. You have all the tools you need right here. You're good to get it set up on your gun and then get out to the range and get it all sighted in. All right, so that is what you guys can expect when you order these. This is the Ronin Red Dot series from Northtac, the M10 Red Dot, and the MX3 Magnifier. There's plenty of discussion to be had of whether you should use a scope, use an LPVO instead of a magnifier red dot. Each thing has its own applications for sure, and all of us have our own preferences. If people have strong opinions about that, we fully expect you to express them freely in the comments below. But if you like the red dot magnifier setup, or if you're looking to get into that, this is a great option because so far, we've tested it out some, we've shot on it a little bit at this point. So far, it feels good. It has worked great. And this combo is coming in at right at $299.99. So right there at the $300 mark, you're getting your red dot and your magnifier. You can get set up. So it's a great, that's a really well-priced barrier to entry in trying out this kind of an optic setup. So that's going to be a really good option for anyone who's looking to try this out, looking for something a little new, looking for something that's going to be easy to use and work well. So I do have a rifle here that we already have this optic setup already installed, just so you can kind of see how that looks and how that sits on the rifle. Like I said, they match up really nicely with each other, and then we can show a lot better just how easily and how smoothly that flips. Bring it this way and kind of get Get the other angle as well. And once it's flipped, it really is going to stay in place until you want to push it back over. So, guys, that's it. That is the Ronin Red Dot series from Northtac. We really like these things, and we appreciate all the work that Northtac has been doing recently, just putting out good products and putting out things that work, and putting out, you know, they put that lifetime warranty card right in the box, and they speak pretty strongly on that. And so we appreciate that they're really getting behind their products and showing that in the presentation. So, I mean, look, this is just speaking from my own personal perspective. I love something like this showing up in a box like this. I love opening it up and you know, having this nice kind of elegant looking piece of literature right there. The laser cuts, the silver lettering, everything feels nice. Everything looks good, and it definitely like instills a little bit more confidence in me as a consumer from the manufacturer, who's putting that level of attention and details into the product and into the packaging. So that's it, guys. Just a little unboxing so you can see that. As usual, we're gonna just send you guys to the link in the caption below in case you're interested in these. You want to go take a look, you want to learn a little bit more, you can head down there and check that out. And stay tuned for a video in the near future where we're going to actually take this out and put a few more rounds through it, and just really show what it can do actually on a rifle and being used, not just being pulled out of the box and spun around a couple times. So that's it. Thank you guys so much once again for tuning in. We always appreciate it. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate all the support. And that is going to be about it for today, guys. We will catch you all on the next one.